ready?
Yeah.
Oh, you sure? Hey, no filler Friday. Excuse the tie. Got off work and had a phone call. Had to take care of something. Had to get some work. Had to get some more work in.
Yeah, man.
What's up?
We had to get it in today, man.
Oh yeah, I ain't had to get it in. I tried to kill y'all. Dustin tried to kill y'all. Hey, Dustin Johnson, aka Wolfpack, aka Trainer to the Stars. Thanks for the invite, bro. We had a Wolfpack, aka Fit Kingzz collabo training the kids today, and it was dope. To be continued.
Yeah,
More that to come.
They got us right for sure.
Hey, had one body out there. One little boy threw up 3 times.
Yeah.
He kept getting up though every time. Said he wanted it. Hey, no filler Friday, man. I got JR right here, my little JR, my dog, man, my little homie. I don't know too many young adults, young kings, who is more level-headed and more humble and respectful than this dude right here, man. Jalen White, a.k.a. ex-running back at Phoebus High School, a.k.a. Mr. All-World,
Yes,
all kind of awards in football. He's currently going to be in attendance Norfolk State.
Yes, sir.
Big things to come. He on a mission. Little homie reached out. He said, hey, got to get that work. He said, new chapter, new life. Left the Navy, different little reasons. Went on to Norfolk State. A little bit better here. More opportunities, man. Also, if you have TVs, you need your TVs mounted on your wall and stuff like that. This is the same kid that I had with me, and I was taking around to people's houses. He would mount the TVs up and all that stuff. So if you got TVs you need mounted on the wall, hit me up and let me know. I'll tag him in this so you can let him know, and then we're gonna go from there. But
man, the only thing changed is the hair, man.
He got his hair gone.
Character's still the same though.
Like Samson, man, the power gone, man. He got to grow the hair back, man. I wish I can grow mine. I got a little halo like George Jefferson joint, man. That's why I cut mine off. I ain't walking around like that, man. I see dude, hey, if you got a bald spot in the middle of your head and your joint thinning, stop trying to be cute, man. You can't get sexy like that, man. I couldn't get jiggy with that shit, man. I had to cut that off, man. You were not gonna be joking me or I walking a bird. Nah, we gonna do that. Hey, look, no filler Friday. I gotta take it easy, but I ain't really though. I got the youngin' in the car with me, but it is a lot of people who always think they know. My personal beef with stuff dealing with Jalen is I see a lot of people trying to put their input on Lil Homie, and he is super smart. He don't talk much, but he's alert. Yeah. Trust me, he know everything. Yeah. He see everything. He on point. He good, and he got a family of wolves, so he good. He was raised right. So I don't like to see people like I be seeing a lot of people on Facebook. They glorify their rings and titles in youth football. And it's not all about that. It's good that you win and you got the kids, seeing something different. But it's not about that, and they feel they know best. And it's coaches who should not be coaching.
For sure.
And they trying to teach kids stuff they never played a day in their life. Or they did, they was a bench warmer. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And that kind of bothered me. And I see a lot of people try to tell Jay stuff or want to tell Jay stuff, and they really not in a position to do so, and they doing it from third party. Not because they actually lived it, but because what they think or what they feel. You need, sometimes when people at a pivotal point in their life, they need experience, to tell them. And I have a little bit of experience in a lot of stuff, a lot of it bad, a lot of it good. But I have that experience firsthand. So if I open my mouth, I got valid points to stand on, which everybody don't have that. And I don't know, it kind of frustrates Jay too a little bit, but him being the humble young king that he is, he taking his stride and all. Out of everything that you've been dealing with in your life, whatever the case may be, what the world know, what the world don't know, as you being a 20-year-old, 20-year-old young black male in today's society, today's America, athletics, all of that stuff. You got many different fields you young and you a part of. What tends to rub you the wrong way? What tends to make you sad when you look at the world? Like, what up? This your chance, man. Get this shit off your chest, man. Yeah, you got hair on your chest now. You graduated. Get this off your chest. Talk your talk.
Like you said, like people trying to tell you what's best for you, and like they haven't walked a mile in the shoes that you got on. So like where do you have the room to talk and tell somebody what they should and shouldn't do, like, and you haven't did it your damn self. So it's like, how are you gonna like try and guide somebody?
It's kind of hard for you to listen to that when they got nothing to show and prove.
Yeah.
Now, granted, even if you talking to a dummy, you still can learn something from talking to a dummy.
That's true, though.
The worst case scenario, you can at least listen to him and learn what not to do. Because you see what's going on in his life, you know. But people be trying to tell people like how to make $1 million, and they don't have $75 in their bank account. You know, so like it's hard to listen to people like that. And then they get mad when you don't, or you go another way, you go another route, and all of that. So it's just it's kind of counterproductive, man. It's hard for people to lock in and all that. And you shouldn't feel mad at Jalen because he hear you, he be respectful, but then he don't necessarily take your advice, you know. And too many times we got the older black men. I'm talking about us, you know. I'm 40. The older black men, we doing a piss poor job at reaching out and teaching this youth, man. We not doing right. We not giving them good examples to follow. We not giving them shit. You know, like guys will be quick to give them a gun or give them drugs and tell them how to cook up and cut everything, every drug known to mankind, but they're not gonna teach them how to set up a portfolio. They're not gonna teach them how to set up a business plan.
How to invest your money in stocks, like how to do it, supposedly how they say the white man invest their money and stuff like that. They don't teach you that. That's what I'm saying. Like, you should, like, us black men, need to teach the young folks that, for real. Yeah,
and speaking of that, I said it before on one of my posts. I'm gonna say it again. I was working for DirecTV. I went to a white family. It was a brand new Lex out there. They was having a party for the little girl. She graduated high school. So I see the little girl come out the house. I'd say congratulations. Your parents must love you. You know, they got you a nice car with a ribbon on it. She was like, what? She said, my parents ain't get that. I was like, what? She was like, nah. She said, I bought this. I said, you just graduated high school. This was like 2019. It was a 2019, 2020 Lex. I was like, how you buy this fresh out of high school? So I was like, okay, her parents rich and spoiled. They had money, but that wasn't it. So the father heard the conversation. He said no. He said when she was young, he was like, him and his wife put her name on their credit cards. So when she was like 11 years old, 12 years old, she didn't have access to the car. She didn't have a car. They just put her name on credit cards that they was paying every month, on time, early, building the credit up. So when they did it, she was 11. By the time she was like, I think she was like 17, 16, she had already had a 700 plus credit score. So, and then they put her money in the trust funds and hedge funds and stuff like that. So when she went to the Lexus dealership, she walked off the lot with that, her damn self, because of that. But that's the mentality. That's what the white family did. Black people, we put our kids' name, we'll mess up a phone bill, we'll mess up a cable bill, and then we put that in our kids' name, then we don't pay that either. Yep. So by the time our kids 13 years old, they got bad credit. They ain't own shit in their life. You know, and that's just piggybacking off him, and that's just real shit. And we don't want to admit that. We don't want to take accountability for that, but that has been our mind state for a very long time. I have a lot of friends who breaking out of that mind state and they doing things differently. And there's a whole lot of people that's smarter now and doing better. So I'm proud to see that progress and see that change. But we still got a lot of work to do, man. Real quick, Jay, while you live and direct, No Feeling Friday, AK 15, AK Hawk Smash. Real quick before we go, tell the people, man, what you want to see change in the world, what make you feel more comfortable as a young black man, and tell them your dreams, man. Tell them what Jalen dream about when he wake up to, when he think about. Tell them your dreams, man, because they need to hear it from you.
Seeing us young black people just make it out, I mean, that's really what it is. Like, get us out of poverty. Like you just said, like, credit is key. Like, without credit, you can't get nothing. You can't go to the dealership, go get a new car, unless you got it in cash. And I mean, like, times is tough, so I doubt that you got it in cash. So I'm saying, so, like, build that credit, man. I just got me a credit card. Like, I should have been did that, but like, what was getting put into my head at a young age is credit cards are bad. Credit is bad, this and that. But it's how you invest your money into the credit card. Like, long as you pay it back on time, you ain't got nothing to worry about but good credit. So, I mean,
see, I told y'all he was smart. Yeah, I ain't tell him that. That's all him. That's all him. I can't take no credit for that. That's all him.
I'm ready to see people get out of poverty, man.
You ready to see?
Yeah.
What about your dream for you?
For
What
me,
you want for you, man? What would make you the happiest person on earth? So when you about 300-400 years old and you take your last breath, you say, "Damn, I live my life, and I'm happy." What's your dreams?
my dream is to really help you. Like that's like the other day I went to a football camp and I could have been working out, I could have been getting money, I could have been doing anything, but I went out there, like, spare some time and help the youth with football, and that's something that I love. So you know what I'm saying?
See,
so
that's what I'm talking about.
gotta change the world.
We might try to get more involved with that too.
Yeah.
I'm dead serious. We talk off camera. I might help with that.
I'm with it.
Hey, no filler Friday. I can say this probably like part 3 to the Young Kingzz edition. I gotta get JR up here, man. I gotta get him up here, man.
Yeah.
Look, act like adults, act like sensible human beings. All that evilness, all that wickedness. 3 things in life that ain't never lost: Father Time, Mother Nature, and karma. They undefeated. So live accordingly, man. So you don't have to suffer the wrath for none of them. All right.
Be safe out here, man.
Be safe out here, man. Yeah, be safe. No feeling Friday, man. Get out your feelings.